Emma and Lucas' love story. Emma thought Lucas was gone from her life for good, until she found the folded note on the old picnic table, the one only they ever used. Her breath caught as she opened it, her hands shaking. The first line made her heart stop. "Emma, there's something I never told you." Autumn always felt a little different in the town of Willow Creek. The trees turned a fiery orange, streets smelled of cinnamon and wood smoke, and the evenings came early, soft, blue, and quiet. For 17-year-old Emma Callahan, those evenings had become the most peaceful part of her day. They were the only moments when she could think about him without interruption. His name was Lucas Hale. Emma had known Lucas since middle school, back when they sat 2 desks apart and passed notes about how boring history class was. He had messy brown hair, a stubborn cowlick, and a smile that made her forget what she had been worrying about 5 minutes before. Even back then, she loved him in the quiet way timid hearts often love, secretly, from a safe distance, as if the feeling itself could shatter if handled too boldly. By the time they reached high school, Lucas had become one of those boys everyone seemed to know. He wasn't the star athlete or the class clown. He simply had this gentle charm that made people gravitate toward him. Emma wasn't one of those people. At least, not openly. She admired him the way astronomers admire stars, far away, beautiful, unreachable. But everything changed junior year. There was a group project in English class, and fate, cruel, wonderful fate, paired them together. Emma remembered the shock of hearing the teacher call their names in the same group, her heart slamming against her ribs, her palms instantly slick. Lucas had turned around, smiled, and said, "Guess we're partners, huh?" She still replayed that moment sometimes. During that month, they spent afternoons at the library or in the old park near the school, sitting at a faded picnic table covered in carved initials. They talked about the book they were assigned, but somehow they drifted into deeper things: fears, dreams, the strange ache of growing up. Lucas told her he wanted to leave Willow Creek someday, to see the world, to do something meaningful. Emma told him she wasn't sure what she wanted. What she didn't say was that she wanted him, wanted the life he described, but with her beside him. There were moments, small ones, that made her hope he felt something too. The way he held her gaze a second too long. The way he laughed softly at her jokes, even the unfunny ones. The way he once brushed a strand of hair behind her ear and then looked flustered about it. Emma held on to those moments like fragile treasures. But life has a way of turning hope into something sharp. It began in December, when Lucas started spending time with another girl, Madison Turner, the kind of girl who could light up a room simply by walking into it. Madison was bright, confident, fearless. She had long golden hair and a laugh that floated into hallways like music. Emma couldn't blame Lucas for liking her. Madison was everything Emma wasn't. Lucas didn't stop talking to Emma, but something shifted. His replies became shorter. Their project had ended long ago, and so had the little excuses they had to be together. One afternoon, Emma gathered all her courage, every trembling bit of it, and decided to tell him how she felt. She rehearsed her confession in the mirror so many times that the words felt like they were no longer hers. She texted him, "Hey, can we talk?" He replied, "Sure. Meet you at the park." It was the same park where they had spent those soft, hopeful afternoons. The sky was grey that day, the air cold enough to sting. Emma arrived early and sat on the picnic table, hands tucked into her sleeves, knees bouncing nervously. Lucas arrived a few minutes later. He smiled, but it wasn't the warm smile she remembered. It was careful, polite. "What's up?" he asked. Emma opened her mouth, but her voice came out small and cracked. I like you, Lucas. I've liked you for a long time." For a brief moment, she thought she saw something flicker in his eyes, surprise, regret, maybe even affection. But it faded almost instantly. "Emma," he began, and her stomach dropped. "I care about you. You're one of the best people I know. But I'm with Madison now. And I really like her." The words were soft but devastating, like velvet wrapping around a blade. Emma nodded quickly, blinking hard. "Yeah. Of course. I know. I needed to say it." Lucas stepped closer, looking torn. "I never wanted to hurt you." But he had. Without meaning to, he had broken something inside her. After he left, Emma sat alone in the cold until the sun disappeared and the air turned icy. Her breath shook. Her heart felt like it was folding in on itself. For weeks after, she went through each day quietly, mechanically. She smiled when she had to. She laughed when people expected her to. But inside, everything felt bruised. She avoided the park. Avoided the library. Avoided any place where memories of him pressed too hard against her ribs. Lucas and Madison became official not long after. Emma tried to be happy for him, truly. He deserved happiness. She just wished it could have been with her. Months passed. Spring turned into summer. Lucas drifted farther from her life, the way people sometimes do. They exchanged awkward hellos in the school hall, but that was all. Eventually, even those stopped. Emma never told him how long she cried the night she confessed, or how she kept the old group project notes tucked away in a drawer because she couldn't bear to throw them out. She never told him that she still walked by the park sometimes, even though it hurt. But that's the quiet tragedy of unrequited love. The world does not stop for your heartbreak. Emma grew. She learned. She carried the pain until it softened into something bittersweet. And though her heart healed, it never forgot the boy with the gentle smile who taught her both the beauty and the ache of loving someone who could not love her back. And somewhere in Willow Creek, among the orange autumn leaves, the cinnamon-scented streets, the quiet evenings, her story remained, tucked between the trees like a whispered memory of a girl who loved bravely, even when it broke her.